She goes in, they're all set to race for the pick six this afternoon, and they sent on their way. It was a good beginning here. Very nice start. Bat Orchid, Mallorca got away well. Up there in the early stages is Super Duper's headed off for the lead. Crimson Castle just off them, then Just Kidding and Black Fire. Full Force gives them about 8 lengths start. They're going a good gallop up there. Gallic Princess further back to Sweet Chariot and Sexy Cinderella. Miss Avaru's on the wide outside. That gives them about 10 lengths start with Flagship Fund and Serafina. Further back to Ginger Kitten and Marion Haste here at the back end of the field now with a little more than 800 metres to go. It's Super Duper that'll guide them into the home straight here. Led it a length here from Crimson Castle in second. Mallorca's racing in third. They followed by Bat Orchid on their outside. Down the inside is Gallic Princess. Further back to Black Fire. Then comes on their outside Just Kidding. 5 lengths to make up. Sweet Chariot, Full Force. Marion Haste is further back with Sexy Cinderella. Flagship Fund's got 7 to go along with Serafina and Mazavaru. 400 metres left to go and Crimson Castle shot to the front here from Super Duper. On the outside, Just Kidding is coming home strongly. Then came Bat Orchid, Gallic Princess, Flagship Fund and Sweet Chariot. But with 150 to go, Just Kidding has gone to the front here and is pulling clear as Just Kidding. And Just Kidding is clear of Bat Orchid and Flagship Fund. Just Kidding by 2. Bat Orchid, Flagship Fund, Gallic Princess, and behind that was Sweet Chariot. Well, it is a very sad day for racing and also for the Gary Alexander family. Of course, we heard the passing of Duncan Alexander, the former rider that was instrumental in getting Gary and Dean to take out their trainers' licenses, and of course Julie to stay around in the racing game. And commiserations once again to them, as Just Kidding from their stable wins today in the colours of the Gary Alexander Racing Stables. I know that Rod McCurdy, part of the partnership, is here. So too is Gerald Cadell, and Julie's involved in the partnership. But Just Kidding's won a good race after a fine debut. Wins by 2. Bat Orchid second. Third to Flagship Fund. Gallic Princess was fourth. Sweet Chariot. Then Crimson Castle. Super Duper Full Force. Black Fire was in behind that with Mallorca, Serafina as further back in the line. So Just Kidding came through strongly with about 200 metres to go and comes clear of her field here. She's a daughter of Visionaire. She was bred by Mickey Goss's Summerhill stud. And this will certainly be a warm tribute to the late Duncan Alexander. Well done to the connections. Just Kidding beats Bat Orchid, Flagship Fund and Gallic Princess. It's 8, 1, 4, 6 and 15 as the numbers are posted for the third race. A good victory by number 8, Just Kidding.
Yeah, so a very special win here for number 8, Just Kidding from the Gary Alexander yard, the daughter of Vision F out of the Kahame Cassava. Dennis Schwartz is the winning apprentice. This is bred by Summerhill Stud and will come through and open up the first leg of the pick 6. Back in second, number 1, Bat Orchid from 4, Flagship Front, and then the 6 horse, Gallic Princess.
Numbers up on the results board for the third race. Victory here to the favourite number 8, Just Kidding. Second was number 1, Bat Orchid. Third to 4, Flagship Fund. Fourth was 6, Gallic Princess. And fifth to 15, Sweet Chariot. Returning back to the number 1 box is apprentice Dennis Schwartz for the Gary Alexander stable, riding number 8, Just Kidding. 2-year-old bay filly by Visionaires out of the Kahame Kosovo, bred by Summerhill Stud. Owned by the Gary Alexander Racing Stables Close Corporation. Nominees are Rod McCurdy, Mr. Harbert John, Mr. Thaver, Mr. C. Ustays and Mr. J.J. Sneyman. Also involved is Gerald Callil and Miss Julie Alexander. Just Kidding has come through with a fine timed win. Has gone away from the field to win her maiden today at only her second run. Returns on the tote, 3 rand 30 a win, 1 rand 80 a place.
Welcome back to the winners enclosure. Race number 3. It was the first leg off the pick 6, and it's the favourite, number 8, Just Kidding, the daughter of Visionaire, coming through out of a cassava mare, and that's going to be from the Gary Alexander yard with apprentice Dennis Schwartz aboard, who's ridden this victory today after her second career start. Now, Dennis, congratulations, but I mean, this must be a very emotional and a special victory for you, because the Alexanders have given you lots of support throughout your career, not just for you, but throughout racing as a whole, and just wonderful for you to ride them a winner on a day like this.
Yes, I have to say, send my biggest condolences to Mr. Alexander and his whole family. They've been so supportive to me, and it's a great loss for them, and I hope they can come over this and take it all to heart and know that he will look down on them and be proud of what they've achieved so far.
Absolutely. Now, take us through this filly, because obviously she made a very smart debut. Her debut was at Turffontein on the inside track, where she was drawn in the bush, but she finished off her race quite smartly. Today, what was the plan?
Yes, the plan was always to be a little bit closer than last time. Most of Mr. Alexander's horses, they do come out and they tend to drop tail end of the field. And today she came out, jumped out really well, and I could place her without bugging her too much. And she really ran her heart out and actually won quite easily.
Well, she actually quickened quite smartly. So all the best, Dennis. Keep up the good work.
Thank you so much. And again, big thanks to Mr. Alexander and the whole team, and to all the owners involved. Thank you so much. Congratulations.
Of course, that's going to be winning apprentice Dennis Schwartz. Let's get one of the winning owners into the house. Congratulations, Mrs. Khalil. And of course, this filly, she's certainly done you proud today.
Very, very well. Yeah, we're very, very happy. We expected a good run from her because she had a nice second last time out, but very, very impressed. Oh, she looks like she's going to be good.
I thought nicely handled by the young man as well.
Very, very good. I think 70% jockey for sure.
Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you. If I could just say condolences, and we dedicate this win to Duncan, late Duncan Alexander. Wish Marge and all of them strength at this time. Thank you very much.
Thanks so much. And that's going to be number 8, Just Kidding, the daughter of Visionaire, that comes through to get out the maidens at the second time of asking for the Gary Alexander yard. Well done to all the winning owners, and of course to the winning apprentice Dennis Schwartz. And once again, on that note, wishing the entire the Alexander family our sincerest condolences from the entire fraternity, wishing you strength and prosperity in this time of hardship.